This is Lord Yatta.
This is DTM, and we're here to talk about the ATL Masked Men 2020 art series.
Yeah.
What's up, family? That's how he talks.
Right.
Yeah, got that deep voice. I'm talking about Bone Crusher. And Yatta has a long history with a lot of these people that I met while hanging out with Yatta. And Bone Crusher, I think he is born and raised in Atlanta also. He was been rapping for as long as I've known him, before Never Scared. There's a group of people that he was with, Lyrical Giants, and that's when I heard a Bone Crusher. And Yatta you did your own little rhyming, something.
Nothing noteworthy.
Did you ever sit in the studio somewhere? No, not record, but wrote. I do know that you wrote.
I wrote.
Yep.
I wrote a lot, but we never got to that point.
Yeah, because I write a lot in those days. Also, I still used to write a lot, and nothing that was gonna be a top 10 hit, but. It was a thing as an artist, does visual, but then you have all types of creative friends, and so Bone Crusher was in that mix, and so meeting him is like, he's a big guy, but his voice is like way big, like super big, and super friendly. When we're talking about Baby B, he's friendly. Very friendly. These are guys, friendly guys, but they're big. And when you see them on the street, you don't wanna go up against them. But then you meet them, he's like, wow, these are really cool guys. Right. And so I always felt this creative energy with them. Like, this is the kind of people you want around you. And in my experience, being new to the city in the 90s, being new to a creative career, you come across a large number of people, just because in the first 3 years of Atlanta, I rode MARTA every day. Like, wherever I needed to go, it was MARTA. So you get used to certain people on the train, on the bus, in your everyday life. And but then as also a creative, as an artist, you start meeting people within the industry or the community of art. And so you're going to meet a lot of people. And half of those people are going to do what they say they're going to do, or actually working on it. And then half of those people are actually any good at it. And then a tiny fraction of the people you're going to continue to build a relationship, because they're as committed as you are into this thing. Yeah. That's the truth. And so those are he is one of those few people that have committed themselves and to that passion as much as I have committed to my passion, and continue to grow and build with the community. And so I remember him coming by the shop, talking about his music. I remember listening to Lyrical Giants. I still got 2 of those tracks in my iTunes that I listened to. And it, Yatta earlier talked about old Atlanta, and it's like the original Atlanta. And it's like these folks, they are the identity of what Atlanta, homegrown Atlanta talent is. That they are the definition of that. We're all creators, we're all artists. There's people from all over the world who come to Atlanta. It's like, okay, you got talent. A lot of the people who come here, there's 2 kinds. They're the ones who already had the talent and need a fresh ground to grow more fans. Yeah. And then there's those who are looking for the opportunity to get into the arts, right? They may be good, they may not be good. And but Bone Crusher, Baby, and folks like that are the actual original fruits that came out of this fertile ground that we call Atlanta. Yeah. They are who we look up to, and my experience in Atlanta is what it is, because I got to know real homegrown Atlanta people who I hung out with and found my way to get anywhere in the city without having to get stuck in traffic. Like, I know my way through all neighborhoods because I have the original experience of what Atlanta is through some of these folks. So Bone Crusher, we had a great relationship all this time. He has provided voiceover for the Artist King podcast, and which is a way to give back to the arts community through resources and information. He has a few of my paintings. I think he may have 3 or 4 in his collection. He is a big art collector. He got tons of art, and you know, for all his success and world recognition, he is a very normal, down-to-earth guy who still talks to you. And to me, that shows that he has a kind heart and cares about others. That's Bone Crusher. Never scared.
Let's go in, nigga. Come here.